Hey guys, welcome back to the channel. This is the Mandai Rainforest Resort. I'm here on the balcony of my Treehouse Villa here at the Mandai Rainforest Resort, and I chose this spot to tell you a little bit more about what you'll get if you book yourself into one of these rooms. And you'll see that room behind me is 3101. I am in 3102, and this is on the west side of the resort. You get a private pool that's shared among the villas on the west side, and then you get a private pool which is shared among the villas on the east side. Now the east side is where you'll find that iconic private pool that everybody takes their Instagram shots at. But if you do stay on the west side, you'll still get access to that iconic pool. Get your shot, get out, or spend some time in the pool. So there are 24 Treehouse Villas in total. Again, some on the west, some on the east. If you want the reservoir view, you would want to opt for the east side villas, but if you want a little bit more foliage and some nature, and you get to see the birds and hear the crickets and watch the wild boars, then you'd want to opt for the west side villas. Just leaving for breakfast now, and I've decided on breakfast at Forage, which is what you get if you stay at one of these treehouse villas. You can also opt for a planter's shed, but Forage is a little bit more of an intimate and exclusive experience. 3102. Yes, that's right.
I'll let you sit.
Thank you. One of the most wonderful things about the Mandai Rainforest Resort is that it's located about a 10-minute walk away from the Singapore Zoo, Bird Paradise, River Wonders, the night safari. So you'll be able to access all the parks and attractions really easily. There's a covered walkway. So this morning I'm here at the Singapore Zoo, and I want to go and visit the fragile forest, which has one of my favorite animals in the whole wide world, the sloth. My journey to the fragile forest begins here. They're feeding on all the sugar from the pineapple. I'm gonna see my friend Mr. Sloth. On the hunt for the sloth, so I'm coming through the fragile forest for a second time to see if I can find it. One of the rangers said that I have to go up on the platform where the bats are and the flying foxes, and they're usually kind of hanging out there. So let me see if I can find the sloth. Just doing a quick walkthrough because I already passed through this area. Lots of birds on the ground, in the trees, flying around, drinking water, hanging out. But I want to go see where the sloth is hanging out. I found it, so I'm up here on the platform, and if you want to come and see the sloth, come up, and it's to the left. So happy I found the sloth. He wasn't moving. I mean, they don't move very fast anyway, but he was sleeping, but I'm so glad I saw him. Just chanced upon some tourists trying to get some of the animals to look at them, to take a photograph, and I told them to stop. I mean, seriously, if you're going to come to the zoo or come to any kind of sanctuary, this is their home, so don't bug them, okay? Okay, seated with Chef Marcus, who is in charge of Forage here at Mandai Rainforest Resort. So it's a gorgeous restaurant, beautiful space.
Thank you very much.
Tell me what guests can expect when they step into Forage.
Okay, so we start with breakfast. So
okay.
Breakfast, guests can experience like a la carte menu. So we change the menu almost daily. We have like about 6 Western dishes, 6 Asian dishes, and then also we have a spread of the buffet line that you see just when you come in from at the door.
Like the cold cuts and
yes,
cheeses
the cold cuts,
and
yes,
stuff.
yeah.
Right, okay. And what is the cuisine like at night?
So the cuisine at night will be more of a modern European cuisine. So we call it like the Trust the Chef menu. So likewise for
kind of like omakase?
Yes.
Okay.
So likewise for breakfast, the menu is always changing. Follow like seasonality. We do have like a 8-course menu. Includes like 3 canapé to start. When you finish dessert, you have 3 petits fours to end the meal. So we want guests to come at 6 p.m. So to enjoy some welcome drinks, snacks.
The view.
And then yes, to enjoy the view and the view of the sunset.
Yeah, I don't think there's anywhere in Singapore that you can get this sort of experience, you know.
So that's why we try to make it mandatory for guests to come at 6 to 6:30.
Okay.
Just to enjoy the drinks and the canapes.
Yeah, because I heard after the sunset it's just black.
Yes, because we are cohabitating with the wildlife. So that's why we need to have minimum lights.
Yeah, that's beautiful. What's your favorite dish to prepare for a guest? Let's say I was coming, I'm vegetarian,
Okay,
you know,
yep.
like I'm coming for dinner. What is the showcase dish that you would prepare for me?
So the one dish that haven't been changed since we opened in April will be cauliflower mousse.
Ooh.
So we do a cauliflower puree, set it more like a panna cotta, and then we layer it with a seawater jelly. And then for vegetarian guests, we will not use caviar, but we will use vegetable caviar, which is called tomburi. It's a vegetable caviar like a quinoa kind of texture. Yeah, and it resembles a lot like caviar. Yeah.
So I'm going to be having dinner at Forage tonight, and Chef Marcus will look after me.
Of course, definitely.
And I can't wait to show you what he has in store.
For your next day, for you, we have with cashew nut cream and fondue.
Thank you so much, Dana. Thank you.
We use is the three main base ingredients of Chinese cooking, which would be Shaoxing wine, soy sauce, bitter salt, and sesame oil.
That was the perfect rainy day activity. Typical of tropical Singapore. It's either hot or wet. Anyway, that was also the perfect end to a gorgeous 3-day, 2-night stay here at the brand new Mandai Rainforest Resort. If you're looking for a getaway without actually going anywhere, obviously you live here in Singapore, this really takes you away from the hustle, the bustle. I mean, I think it's the only hotel property that I've stayed in Singapore that doesn't actually feel like you're still on the island. Sometimes you forget it's a reservoir. It looks like a lake. There is very little noise of the traffic compared to anywhere else. I think the only time you'll remember that you're here in Singapore is when you hear the accents from the staff and some of the visitors. I would opt to stay in the Treehouse Villa because you get a lot of great add-ons like the online check-in, so you don't have to line up at the check-in counter in the lobby. There is also the breakfast that goes from 7:30 to 10:30, and then the tea time that goes from 11:30 all the way to 5 p.m. And both of these sessions, they serve alcohol, like your red wine, your white wine, martinis as well as bubbles. So all in, a really, really gorgeous 72 hours here at Mandai Rainforest Resort. I hear their grand opening will be in October. They're just waiting for a few other Banyan Tree properties to open around the world so that this can be number 100, so that they have an excuse to make that celebration even bigger. I am totally refreshed, especially after that 1-hour deep tissue massage, and I am ready to face the week. Thanks so much for watching. Do subscribe so that you get a notification of when my next video goes up. Have a good one.